Hello, and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise, and today is the last day of April, the 30th of April. So what am I doing? Well, this is Craft Yourself Free. What is it? Well, I have a couple of friends on the YouTube streets, which are Sam from Manfors Makes and Christina from Bella Uncinetto. And they have this segment of Craft Yourself Free. And basically, anything that you class as a hobby, craft, anything that makes you feel happy, you can do however you want to do it as what you've done and see how much by the end of each month, what you've done, how happy you've made yourself, or however you want to do things. You can include reading and gardening and anything that makes you feel happy, you can put in it. Now, crafting makes me feel happy. I do a lot of crafting, but that's because I'm at home, so I craft a lot. So I like doing stuff, making stuff with yarn and resin and other things. So I will be, while I'm doing this, there will be some photos going of what I have made throughout this month. There will be a montage of photos, and we'll see what I've made. So I have my regular segments. So I will do it as my segment, and then extras will be on the end. So my regular segments, my Mondays. Mondays is my magazine makes Mondays, and currently I am making blankets for charity. Those are either motifs, it depends on which publication I'm using at the time. Some of them are motifs, some of them are sections that are going to be part of a strip of stitch samples that will then be put together into a blanket. So for April, I have done 3 sections and 11 motifs because I took a break in April, so I haven't got as much as my normal for this month. So I have done 3 sections and 11 motifs, which, if I remember rightly, are all squares. No, they're not all squares. One of them was a funny shape. They totaled 194 grams or 6.84 ounces. So pretty good for only sort of doing half the month. Tuesdays, I'm also making blankets for charity, but I am using Tunisian crochet stitches. They are from 4 YouTube channels that I have stitch tutorials. They are Jayda in Stitches, Nina's Knots Crochet, TL Yarn Crafts, and MDL Crochet. So, and I'm actually coming near to the end of those because there's recently not so many new stitches coming up on their channels, and I'm nearly completed all of the stitches so far. So that part of my Tunisian will be coming to an end when I finish the last of them, and then it will go over to a my own makes of Tunisian, and again it will be I'll go through the YouTube streets and possibly maybe even get some books maybe and look at making things using Tunisian. So there will still be a Tunisian Tuesday, but it won't all be going over to making blankets for charity. But for April, it still is the charity blankets, and I have done 5 segments and 1 separate motif. And they have totaled 42 grams or 1.48 ounces. So, okay. Now, although I have been working on my Wednesday one section of one of my videos on a Wednesday is my work on a whip. Now, I have been working on whips. I haven't yet completed one throughout April, so there isn't a completed one for me to put a thing to for this month. So we now go to my Thursday, my Diamond Art Thursday, and I have completed one of my diamond arts. This is the landscape sections that pictures that I'm doing this year, and that was landscape number 3, and that was 20 grams or 0.71 ounces. Then I have my Friday, and my Fridays are amigurumi. I am currently working from Not Monsters Chemistry Edition by Micheal. Trying to think. Probably coming close to the end of that book. I might finish it in May. I will certainly finish it in June. And then I'll go over to choose another book and we'll work on that book. So I made 2 items in April. The small graduated cylinder and the round-bottomed round flask. They totaled 27 grams or 0.95 ounces. I don't do any of my resin art at the moment. I'm still trying to get some money together to get the air purifier. Hopefully that will help with the situation of the vapor burn that I was getting. And hopefully I won't have so much of a reaction next time round I start using resin again. But I need to get that machine before I can do that. Right, so we now go into other sections, which are from other content creators. So I will start with the Woobling Wednesday. Now, this is a segment by Missi from Mrs. Yarniverse and More, Rainee from the Woolly Llama Shop, and Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. Go over to their channels to find out a little bit more as to what started it all. But basically, they were working on big projects September, October time last year, called 100 Days of Halloween, where they were making a big project. And then, but sometimes when you're working on a big project, and like me with my Monday Makes charity, my charity blankets, I'm making until you actually complete it. It's an ongoing, and sometimes it can be a little bit daunting that you've got this still going. It's not completing, and sometimes you just need to do something small to complete and give you that rush of completion. So they started Whoopling Wednesday. Now, again, I didn't join in with any of that till February of this year. One, because I didn't see the videos, and two, because I was otherwise doing a lot of other things and, like I say, didn't see the videos. So I'm playing a lot of catch up, although in reality, it's not a make along. It was them showing what they were doing, and it's ended up becoming a make along. For those that want to make along, don't have to. That although there is a patch involved, um, you don't actually have to make all of them. You just have to make one from each of the channels. But I'm enjoying making them, and my grandson is enjoying playing with everything that I make. So for me, I'm enjoying it, and my grandson is getting enjoyment out of the things I make. So it's I'm just keep on doing it. I'm going to keep going and doing the. Although I'm not getting the woobles, I am doing the free pattern, whether it's a blog post pattern or whether it's a free tutorial that is put on by the ladies on their channels. So I have, for April, made 6 items: the gnome, the baby Grinch, owl and a mushroom, a cactus kitty, and a cinnamon roll. Cinema roll, i.e., it's a. Not sure whether it's a Pokemon or it's certainly some kind of cartoon character. And little man, when he was here um, last week, absolutely enjoyed playing with them this time. It's he has tried hiding them, and then because I kept saying to him, "Can we keep them together, please?" Yeah, he tried everything whatsoever to try and hide them from me. I think he wants to take them home, which will be something he I might let him do in May. I might package them all up for him to take home because it's his birthday in May. So he might get a load of them coming for him for his birthday. But anyway, so I made 6. They totaled 282 grams or 9.95 ounces. Another section that I am working with, and it's with Missi over Missi's Yarniverse and More. And that is the duck dishcloth. We're making dishcloths from um, the little encyclopedia of dishcloths. you need to go over to Missi's channel. It's so much fun that with what we're doing for it. You need to go over to her channel. But for April, I have made 5 of the dishcloths that have been set out, totaling 240 grams or 8.47 ounces. Another one from Missi and also from Rainee is the Silly Yarny Sisters Socktacular Saturdays. I have completed my second pair of socks. I am now on my third pair of socks. I am enjoying making socks. I didn't think I would, but I'm enjoying it at the moment. And while I'm enjoying doing so, and as I'm making socks for myself, because it's not so easy to get pairs of socks to fit my feet due to health conditions, I'm enjoying being able to make socks for my own feet. But they were, I've made one pair of socks, that was 71 grams or 2.5 ounces. And then the final things that I haven't shown on the channel are the spring cowl, which is the main hostess is Rainee from the Woolly Llama Shop, but she has, I think, 10 or 11 other content creators who are collaborating with her to make different things for a spring cowl. Again, you'll need to go over to Rainee's channel to find out more as to what's involved and what you'd have to do to earn another patch. Where all 4 of these segments all have patches involved. There are different things that you have to do to have the patches. Hello, Miss Princess. One of my cats is deciding that she wants to have some fuss. But the spring cowl, I haven't completed what I need to do so far. I will be making more. But the ones that I did make, I made for Easter. And I did from Sam from Manford's Makes and Patricia's from Yarny Cat Crochet. And I made their Easter eggs. And also I made some other bits and pieces as well to go with those Easter eggs, which are shown in the pictures that I've got coming up. But basically, I made a tree out of pipe cleaners. I made 3 ducks. I made a basket. And I also made 1 extra large egg, 4 large eggs, and 6 small eggs. I'm not sure whether I've weighed the basket. And I can't weigh it now because it's no longer with me. I think no, I did weigh it. I did weigh it because I weighed it with the eggs in it. So that was a total of 403 grams or 14.2 ounces. So I have made, actually, I haven't written down the total number of items. I need to do that. So for April, my total was 1,279 grams or 45.12 ounces, of which 1,259 grams or 44.41 ounces was yarn, and 20 grams and or 0.71 ounces was the diamond art painting. I haven't written down all the other bits and pieces that I need to write down on that, so I will need to write those down. But they're not quite so. It's the yarn bands and all that kind of stuff. So it's not actually important for this video. It's important for the one in December. So I'll have to go through and sort all that out in a minute. So I've done pretty well considering I took a couple of weeks off. So yeah, okay. Been a fairly good week, good month. I think there should be a lot more for May, but we will see. As I said in the video for the Duck dishcloth, if I have problems with my health, then I won't push myself. I am realizing that there are times I'm going to need to take a break. So if you don't see me, that's the reason why. I'm not that I'm stopping doing it. I'm just taking it easy. I am not pushing myself beyond my limits. I've tried to, and yeah, my body is sort of saying, no, not happening. You got to take a break. You got to slow down. So I'm doing what I can when I can. If you see videos, you see videos. If I don't have a video up, then you'll know why. So anyway, with everything being said and done for today, and hopefully all the pictures have been shown up there, with everything being done, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.